Hey guys, welcome to another Heavy Metal Diecast video, and today we have another hobbymaster from the 1/72nd scale air power series. It is a Douglas A-26 Invader is the base model. The original A-26 Invader was an American light bomber and ground attack aircraft used firstly during World War II, with the first A-26 Invaders entering service mid-1942, with around 2,503 aircraft made in all variants. And speaking of variants, this is a specific variant. This is the RB-26C Invader. So this particular aircraft is it was used during the Korean War by the United States Air Force, and it's actually a reconnaissance version. So this is from the 363rd Tactical Reconnaissance Wing, based out of Shaw Air Force Base in 1955. It's got just your standard sort of details in the flap here. The model sitting nicely inside there. You can see it's all a satin black finish. As I said, this is a reconnaissance version. There is some landing gear modules, a couple of little pilot figures in there, and the usual sort of deal from Hobbymaster. So what we'll do is we'll get this aircraft out of the box and have a real good look at it. So here we have it out of the box. Just does come with the standard Hobbymaster stand in the baggies. Get that lid off, and as you can see clearly, the landing gear modules that just will drop straight in, a couple of little pilots, and your gear bay doors if you want to have the in-flight mode. We'll grab this out gently. I'll move this packet out of the way so it does not distract you, and we'll have a look at this. It is really nice. It is set in black, so we will try and show you some panel lines, and I'll try and get some reflection on there so you can actually see the panel lines. They are nice and deep. Typical Hobbymaster deal. I'll try and get to the other side here, and you can see it is really well applied. The satin black, it's nice and deep, full of colour. It doesn't look thin or anything like that. We'll have a look at those tail markings there. Very well applied. I actually got this, it was a second-hand sort of purchase, but it does look brand new. I only paid $125 for it off a seller on eBay, an Australian seller, I think thinning down his collection. I got this a little while ago, but I think overall, propellers do spin nicely. It does have some reasonable engine detail in there. We'll try and afford you a little bit of a look in there. We'll have a look at those nose details. As I said, this is the reconnaissance version, so it is not armed. And you can see it's got some fantastic detail there underneath. So obviously that's where the nose wheel will go, and your other landing gear goes in those engine nail cells underneath there. Back tail section does have some, reasonably good detail in there, and overall it does present quite well, and I think it is a pretty good representation of a reconnaissance version of the A-26 Invader. But what we'll do is we'll kit this out with some landing gear so it's all complete. What I do want to show you quickly is you take the glass canopy off the rear section there. You can see the little operator in there, and the same deal in the front. It's got some great cockpit details, so I thought I'd show you the finer details in there, so you can you take the glazed areas off, and you can drop in those little figures in there. All right, let's kit this out. So here we have it all kitted out. Landing gear modules drop straight in, no hassles whatsoever at all. The actual wheels themselves do not rotate; they don't turn at all, so they are all fixed. But that doesn't matter unless you plan on rolling your plane around. But that doesn't bother me at all, and I think it does come together quite nicely. I think it's pretty cool rendition. I think it looks all right. I mean, it's all the one colour, solid colour. You do have a bit of the tail markings, at least, that does set some colour apart from the rest of the aircraft, but it is predominantly black. It is a reconnaissance, aircraft, so predominantly probably flying at night. So that's hence the black colour scheme. So I think overall it's pretty cool. We'll just chuck it on the deck here, make sure it doesn't fall down, and it sits there nicely, so went together perfectly. So yeah, I reckon it's pretty cool. It's not too bad a unit, so if you're after one of these, and it's a specialised version. It is a reconnaissance version. So once again, this is the Douglas RB-26C Invader from the 363rd Tactical Fighter Wing, Shaw Air Force Base in 1955. So this would have been around the Korean Theatre of War at the time. And I reckon it's a pretty good unit. It is 1/72nd scale by Hobbymaster, and it's from the 172 Air Power series. And I reckon it's not too bad. All right, guys, you know the deal. I will take some pics of this at the conclusion of the video, which is winding up right now. You can check it out without the sausage fingers being in the way. And if you did enjoy the video, throw us a like. That'd be awesome. And if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. That'll be fantastic and appreciated. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. You have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, guys.